Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I will make this video a little better, but I'm at the airport going to my buddy's wedding. But real quick, I have laid out two different complete options that we can do for the GT350. So for everyone that doesn't know about the car, what we're going to do with the car, what it is, pretty much, as of right now, it is a Gen 3 Whipple, E85, headers, exhaust, all that stuff. The American Racing catback that I put on it, the Pure Thunder mufflers, it sounds amazing. And that's pretty much it. I think right now it's on a 375 upper pulley, and it makes somewhere between 820 to 860 at the tire on E85. Has the stock trans, carbon fiber drive shaft, axles, and I think that's about it. You know, Toyo R888s. But as far as powertrain and upgrades, that's pretty much it. And it has a Mantic twin disc clutch. So he's wanting to go to the next level, but also keep in mind that he wants reliability. He does not want to make this a crazy fast street car that you gotta do maintenance on every week. And he doesn't want something like that. So two different options that we can do. I got in contact with a lot of people. I got in contact with Mantic. Mantic says they're going to work with us for some upgrades we're going to do, which is awesome. I got in contact with MMR, L&M, and RPG. So, to just come straight out the bag right here, option number one, which is what we're going to go with, or may end up going with, would be a complete long block from RPG. Sleeved O-ring, stock heads, stock cam, billet timing components, you know, stuff like that, and oil pump gears. The car already currently does have oil pump gears. That's RPG's long block. From them, it's rated at 1500 wheel. Comes with billet I-beams, the factory forged crank, king coated bearings, head studs. They actually use the Gen 3 5.2. That is, you can look on Ford Performance website right now. It says 2019 plus 5.2 liter, which is I think is a block that's used either in the new GT500 and the new GT350. So one thing that a lot of people do is they drill out the head studs to accept a longer head stud, and they drill it out too to accept a 12 millimeter stud. The Gen 3 5.2 that RPG is going to use as the base for this block already accepts the 12 millimeter head stud and is longer. One note I want to say too is that we are not going to send out the block over there. What we're going to do is, once everything's ready, have all the parts here, and pretty much in one weekend, knock it all out. So there we go. RPG long block, I think they call it their level 2 long block. If we do that, do a Mantic triple disc upgrade, go with a T56 Magnum swap, stage 2 from Ben Calamer. Better gear set, cryo treated, the whole nine. And the good thing about the Mantic that's in it right now, the Mantic twin that's in it is the same spline count as it is for a T56. And I think that works because it's a Tremec transmission, so they share the similar like input shaft. Oh my god. So ugly. But RPG long block, triple disc upgrade, T56 Magnum swap. For the T56 Magnum swap, we're going to need a different flywheel, different drive shaft. I got in contact with DSS. DSS does make a drive shaft for the T56 S550 swap. The differential, you will need a different flange because it's a different yoke style for the flange. And essentially with all that, it is almost a bulletproof car. Straight bulletproof. With that, with those numbers, talking just parts, you're looking north of 30 for everything. The RPG long block alone is roughly 19. And that is without sending your core. That is just calling them up, email them, hey, I want this, pay this amount, you receive it at your front door. And it's valve covers to oil pan. L&M for their short block was roughly 15. It's built almost to the same category, but what is going to happen is the RPG long block is more likely going to go, we're going to go with that. The motor that he has now, what we're going to do is we're going to send that to L&M. L&M, yes, RPG does offer aftermarket cams, but L&M actually offers their own specific off-the-shelf 350 cams. I talked to the guy, they offer cylinder head porting and they'll match everything. I believe his name is Mike at L&M. So what we're going to do is do this long block for right now. Then, later on down the road, send his stock motor out to L&M. Or go with the RPG motor right now. Send the stock motor he has now out to L&M to do all the badass shit. Head porting, double, tripled, thick sleeves, billet everything, billet pulleys, billet water pump, billet spark plugs, billet oil. I don't know about that. But that'll be for a project later on. Not that we don't want to use L&M right now. It's just that I think if we go L&M, and if we go L&M with the way that we want to, it'll be a little bit too much overkill for what the car is going to do now. RPG offers a very good setup, and it looks like it's gonna work out for us. That is option one. Option two would be to leave the drivetrain that's in it now. Leave the TR3160 in it. It has a twin Mantic. We can upgrade to a triple. All we'll need is a spacer for the additional disc, and they'll actually upgrade it for like not even that much more money, because a triple, if you look on their website, a triple for the 350 is like 28 or something like that, and for like not even half of that, they offer the option to upgrade your double to a triple. And if we do that, we'll still go with the RPG long block. He'll still use his Whipple Gen 3. He'll pulley down like a mother. Probably see anywhere between 15 to 18 pounds. And you know what? And live on the stock trans. He does. The thing about this car, he doesn't go out there and dig race, and don't get me wrong, he does beat it up. He does beat it up. But you know what? If we find the weak point of it, at the worst case, we can sell some of the stuff that's in it right now, recuperate a little bit of that money, and we can still use the same clutch, which is good. So if we do the triple upgrade and do the long block, roughly you're looking north of 20. $19 and some change, give or take, for the RPG long block, and around 1,500-ish, or a little bit more, for the triple upgrade. Because essentially right now the car is set. I believe he will be okay on fuel. I think he has 1300s in it right now, ID 1300s. But I will have to get in contact with Lund. I'll on their support page, tell them the whole setup, tell them the whole rundown, how much power I think I'm going to be at, and how much pounds of boost I'm going to be at, and we'll see if how much bigger of an injector we're going to need to go to. But other than that, that's pretty much it. We could go just a basic rods and piston bottom end, full end refresh. But the goal of everything here is obviously, if you're in there, you want to spend. If you're in there, you want to be right. You want to spend the money the right way. And another factor that we're thinking about now is when we do start the build and it goes into the garage and we start taking stuff apart, all parts need to be ready and accessible. Because if we can save money and we can send the block out and save money on that as a core, because then they will sleeve the block, all that kind of good stuff. The car will be down for approximately like 4 to 8 weeks, which is, some people are okay with it, some people are not. Hey, if you want your shit ready to rock that second, boom, order everything, get in contact with everyone you want to do, and just bring have a crate full of race car parts everywhere and just go to town. One thing I'll say about the Ben Calamer Stage 2, yes, we are using a Mantic, but he even said that the RXT 1200 HD is a pretty phenomenal clutch on that setup. He has a customer right now with a T56 Magnum Stage 2 with a RXT 1200, and that customer's been 860 in the quarter, which is crazy, which I think is pretty cool. So that's a good rundown of that. Next up after this, or after we get all this settled out and figure out what we want to do, I'll get a complete list of all the steps and all the parts we're going to do. Nothing's confirmed right now, but that's what it looks like that we're going to do. We're going to end up just doing the long block and the triple disc upgrade, because obviously, you know, there's a lot of money. So look out for that. That'll be on the way. I'm at the airport. I would like to do it, but I mean, make the video a little better, but then this is kind of it. This is me talking and eating McDonald's. But also in the future, look out for a Z06 video that we're going to be doing. We're going to do RXT 1200, the same clutch I just talked about, in my buddy's C7 Z06. So look out for that. If you want to see more, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell your friends about it. Tell your mom, tell your cousin, tell your dog. And see you guys later.